How to launch and use Windows Sandbox. You can use Windows Sandbox to test software in a safe, isolated environment. Windows Sandbox, introduced in later versions of Windows 10 and now standard in Windows 11 Pro and Enterprise editions, leverages virtualization technology to create an isolated testing environment. It runs a clean, separate instance of your operating system, ensuring that any tests or changes made within it do not affect your existing files or programs. Before setting up Windows Sandbox, ensure that your PC's processor supports virtualization and that it is enabled in the BIOS. To check if virtualization is enabled, right-click the Start button and select Terminal Admin from the menu. The option may display as Windows Terminal Admin on older versions of Windows 11. This will open a Windows PowerShell window. At the prompt, type systeminfo.exe and press Enter. Check the Hyper-V requirements section to confirm if virtualization is enabled. You may need to scroll down to find this section. A message, "A hypervisor has been detected. Features required for Hyper-V will not be displayed," indicates that some kind of virtualization technology is installed on your PC. Type Exit at the prompt to close the Windows PowerShell window. To set up Windows Sandbox, type optionalfeatures.exe in the search bar and press Enter. A Windows Features dialog box opens. Scroll down until you find the Windows Sandbox option. Then select the checkbox and click OK. It may take a few minutes for the components to install. After the installation completes, click Restart Now to restart the PC. After the PC restarts, sign back in. Windows Sandbox should now display in the All Apps menu. Open the Start menu, type Sandbox in the search bar to locate it. Then, click Open to launch the program. Windows Sandbox opens in a separate window with an isolated Windows 11 environment. Only basic built-in Windows features and apps are available, such as File Explorer, Control Panel, and Microsoft Edge. There are a couple of ways to test a program in Windows Sandbox. If you've already downloaded the files for a program and want to test it before running it in your regular Windows 11 environment, you can copy the files from your main system and paste them directly into the Sandbox. You can then install and run the program in this isolated environment, knowing that any issues with the program won't affect your entire PC. Alternatively, you can download programs into Sandbox for testing. Simply open Microsoft Edge inside Sandbox, search for the program you want to install, and download it there. Once downloaded in the Sandbox environment, you can install and run the program, testing it without any risk to your main system. To close a Windows Sandbox session, simply click the X in the upper right corner, just like any other window. Once you shut down or restart Sandbox, any apps you've installed and changes you've made within the environment are lost. Each time you open Sandbox, it starts a completely clean virtual session.